and welcome to my channel. I'm Tasha, and today we're doing another vlog. This week has been a little bit of a lot, and so I want to just keep this video simple, where you just follow me this week and just see what I am able to work on this week. So it is Tuesday, January 27th, and I don't know if you can tell, but there is snow on the ground. We just got done being snowed in all weekend, and which, if you saw my last vlog, that's mostly when that happened. I tried to get as much vlogging as possible. I may have actually gotten too much vlogging because that video was almost an hour long. So you'll have to let me know which one you prefer, if you prefer like longer vlogs or shorter ones. I'll probably try not to make this one an hour, but we'll find out. Also, I don't feel very good, so hopefully throughout this video I'll start to sound a little better, so I apologize. But I'm trying to keep my intros shorter. They're just like way too long, and I feel like people just click out of the video by the time that my intro is done. So we're gonna try to move on. On my lunch break, it's only a 30-minute lunch break, so I probably have to be back in about 25 minutes. But I got this yarn. This is the all-in-one yarn. Again, I'm gonna try to make my own video about this, but I will periodically, you know, if this is all I'm working on, then I will periodically show it to you as well. So, and I may or may not use the same clips. I'm not sure. I'm not a professional, okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go with my gut. I actually had more of this square done, but my daughter pulled it apart. It's fine. She was itching to try to find things to do at the hotel that we were stuck at, and so I think I was just kind of letting her do what she needed to do to entertain herself so that I didn't go crazy. So anyway, let's keep working on this, and hopefully I have instructions. Oh no, I may not. Might be able to find instructions online. I don't know. Again, my husband and my daughter are still at the hotel, and so all of my stuff is still packed over there, and I thought I had grabbed everything, but oh, maybe. Okay, well, if I can't find anything online, I guess we're not working on this. And I didn't actually bring anything else to work on because, again, everything is still at the hotel. We haven't even gone home yet. The last time I was at home, it was Friday. So it's Tuesday now. So we were snowed in Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, today. 5 days. I'm ready to go home. Okay, let me see if I can find some instructions. I'll let you know if I crochet anything at the end of this day, or if I end up getting any of these squares done. So we'll see. All right, so it's Wednesday, January 28th. January is almost over. Thank goodness. I'm working on these again this morning, these squares. I finished one, and I'm now finally getting the hang of it. And I've got 3 done. So these are the ones I worked on while I was snowed in, and they were really frustrating. I started and restarted a lot of these, and I just could not get it. So at work today, I just basically pulled up the pattern. It's online, actually. It's on the website, like the Red Heart Yarn Inspirations website. It's actually on there, and I took a screenshot of it and I put it on my computer and I blew it up, and that was way easier. It was way easier for me to see that round 4, basically this purple round. So this is round 2, right? So this is the first round, this is the second round, and this makes the heart. And so starting on the purple of the next round around, it's just one big old chunk of text. I mentioned that yesterday. And so blowing it up really helped, and now I'm kind of getting the hang of it, so hopefully I can kind of work through these a little bit faster. But other than that, I've been trying to figure out different angles so you're not bored. And so, you know, you saw right before this, the angle over here, and that way you can kind of see, well, one of the angles I have is I put the phone in my visor to kind of do a top down, and it had been working prior, but I tried it, the time I tried it before, all you could see is the top of my head, because I can't tell, my screen is hitting the top, and so I can't see if I'm in frame or anything like that. And so the last time I did that, all you saw was the top of my head. And then this time I tried to do it with this again, and I didn't realize that the camera wasn't flipped around, so it needs to be in the front facing camera, not the camera I'm using right now. And I got none of it, so I crocheted forever, not forever, but I crocheted this round and I didn't get any of it. So anyway, that's good. This, sometimes filming stuff like this is really tough. Like, you don't think of the logistics until you get it done. Anyway, there you go. Working on that. I'll probably work on this at work because it's really slow, which is typical for this time. The other thing I was going to do is work on my temperature cardigan, and it's looking like almost the entire next square is going to just be that ivory color, which is 29 degrees Fahrenheit and below, because it's just so dang cold here right now. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how cold it is. You could still see the snow in the background. So we still have a lot of snow. Luckily, it's melting off the roads, and so that's the reason I've been able to come to work the last couple days. But it's still on the ground, and I'm thinking that it won't leave until probably another few days. So anyway, there's the update on that. It's so pretty though. I love being able to get places, but also have it still on the ground like this. It's great. But anyway, let's keep trekking along. I don't know if I'm going to work on my temperature cardigan today. I may update it tomorrow. Sometimes I like to let the days stack a little bit so I have a little bit more of a significant thing to crochet. I always I'm left wanting more when I only do like 1 or 2 rows. Like, I want to keep going, but I can't because that's all the days I have. So by tomorrow I'll have a whole square I'll need to work on, and it's looking like the first 3 rows of that square is going to be ivory, and the last one may be Arctic ice, which is the temperature right above it, or below it. No, above it. They're warmer. It's warmer temperatures. But it looks like the rest of this week is going to be mostly ivory, which is funny because that's the color I added after, and it was just a color I had in my stash, and I don't have any more of it. So I'm hoping that I still have enough. I have like a decent amount left of it. I'll get it out here and show you. This is what I have left of it. It's pretty flat, but I'm kind of thinking it's enough. I love this yarn, and so I'm thinking, but I don't know. I've had this for a long time, so the dye lot might be a little different. But it might be okay because it's not like I'm doing like a back and forth project. It's just squares, and so you may not be able to even tell, but I'm hoping I won't need any more. I just didn't expect to have to use it so much, so there's that. But I may wait until tomorrow to update that, but I'll let you know what it looks like and what we end up doing. So yeah, there's the update. It's been a lot. Hopefully we can get some significant stuff done this video, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been dragging really hard. At work right now, our temporary hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. to give everybody the chance to get here. Like, the sun's out for a couple hours before we get here to let things melt, because what's happening is the snow is melting during the day in the sun, and then it's refreezing overnight. I almost slipped right in front of my car over here because there was a spot that was thawing, like a spot of ice that started to thaw, but it was still slippery. And so what my work has been doing is they've been letting us come in at 10, so it gives the chance for some of the ice to melt, and then also leave at 4 before it melts, before it gets dark and melts again. So that's really, really nice of them. I'm loving the hours because I get to go home a little bit earlier, so hopefully more time to crochet. But anyway, what are you working on right now? What kind of projects? If you're working on a temperature project, are you still doing it on time? Is everything still going really good? Are you enjoying it still? Are you doing any other fun projects? Let me know in the comments because I am really curious. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, please let me know down below because I want to subscribe to other crochet artists, even small YouTubers as well. I'm finding a few of them, the algorithm is kind of sending them to me, and I'm really excited about that. And I like to make comments on them because I know how much comments mean to me. So if you're kind of an upcoming YouTuber, crochet YouTuber like I am, or even just an art YouTuber in general, let me know. Let me know. I want to subscribe to you because I really want to create a community that is very similar to me and even different. I mean, even if you have a channel that's totally not, let me know that too, because I mean, I'm open, but I also like to support other YouTubers. And so let me know if you have one or if you're an upcoming YouTuber like I am. So anyway, let's get to crocheting some more. Let's not talk anymore. So it's Thursday, January 29th, and it is much warmer outside. Still snow on the ground, but the stuff on the roads, much better. I was just at the post office getting an errand done, and I noticed this morning when I drove by it, heading to work, that the parking lot was like an ice rink. It's like they didn't even try. It's a government-owned building. Government doesn't try. They didn't even try to scrape their parking lot at all, so it was a big old ice rink this morning, and I'm like, lovely, I have to go there at my lunch break. And now it's my lunch break, and I went, and it was just a big old slushy mess, so luckily it wasn't as bad. But it's much nicer out today. The sun is so warm. I am surprised that there's still snow on the ground because it's so nice and warm. But I think slowly we'll lose all of our snow. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update on this because I did some more squares. I did about 7. So I did 7 yesterday, 7 today. But I am actually going to not mention this in a vlog anymore. Or I may mention it in passing. But I'm actually simultaneously filming another video just about this yarn and a project I'm making. So, and I can't remember if I've mentioned it. I may have mentioned it in the last vlog, but this video is actually coming out on Valentine's Day on February 14th, which is a couple weeks from now. So I'm actually going to set this aside, and you're probably not going to see me talk about this anymore because I need to film specifically for that one. Earlier, I am kind of stealing clips that I used in my last vlog for that video as well, just to kind of get my first thoughts on it. So if you watched the last vlog, I actually did give my very first thoughts because I made my first square while we were snowed in at the hotel. I wanted to start filming some unique clips specifically for that video. So anyway, that's how many squares I have done so far. I've finished a whole skein. So if you want to watch this, subscribe because this video is going to come out in January. Anyway, so I've got that. I'm now going to be crocheting my square from my temperature cardigan. And as I suspected, it's all going to be ivory. This color right here. This is the color I added. I feel like I've repeated myself multiple times, but if you're new, I am doing a temperature cardigan where each row is one row of a sunburst granny square. And usually I'll wait about 3 to 4 days so that I have a significant amount to work on. And so today I have a whole square to work on. And it is all gonna be this ivory color because it's just been so cold. This is the coldest temperature I have. I added this after the fact. I bought all of my colors and realized that my lowest temperature, average temperature being 30 to 34 degrees Fahrenheit was not cold enough because it has been very, very cold. And the last 4 days of temperatures, the average temperature has been under 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday, I think it was the average was 27.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So that was like the highest so far. I believe today is probably going to be a little bit warmer, but at least the last 4 days and what the square is going to be, it's been really cold. The coldest so far was 9 degrees. The average was 9 degrees. And I believe the high temperature was 18. I think that makes sense, right? Mathematically. I think the highest was 18 and the lowest temperature was 0. So it's really, really cold. But like I said, we're going to be warming up, so hopefully we can add color. But until then, it's ivory all the way. I'm going to film a little bit for my shorts. I do weekly updates on my shorts for this. And so I need to flip my camera and film a little bit for that. And then I'll come back with you, the vlog, and show you the square. It's going to be really simple. It's just going to be a sunburst granny square in literally just this color, but I'll show you anyway. But let's film a little bit for my shorts first. Okay, we're back with a finished square. So if you watch my update videos on my shorts, I mention exactly what the temperature is. But anyway, so there you go. There's the finished square. I'm not really surprised with how cold the temperatures have been lately that we got one full ivory square. I just knocked it out really quick because it was just one color. So we only have 2 ends to weave in, so I'm not complaining at all. Plus this kind of signifies when I see that on the cardigan. This is going to be on the back of the cardigan, but when I see this on the cardigan, I'm going to remember Snowmageddon of 2026. So it's kind of nice. I went with the idea of finding something like really thin and sparkly that I could double strand with the color of that day to like signify that there was snow on the ground, but I didn't get it in time. I did vaguely think about it. I found something that I felt like could have worked, but there was a ton of it and I just didn't think I was going to need that much. And so I was like, you know what, that's fine. So I'm actually kind of glad I added this color after, because it kind of, not necessarily that it would, if it gets this cold, there's snow on the ground, but so far this year, if it was this cold, there was snow on the ground. So I'm happy with this. I'm fine with this. But anyway, other finished squares. So I have 6 squares done. Well, I have 7 now. This is the 7th one. But I have 6 squares done, and if you remember, it is my cardigan is 6 squares by 6 squares. And so I actually have enough to sew together the very first row, and so I'm actually going to work on that soon, hopefully. And there's currently all blocking, and I think that they'll probably be ready to sew together in about a week. So the way that I block acrylic yarn, I don't usually use anything but acrylic, but what I've heard is for acrylic yarn, you can just dry block it. All you have to do, you don't have to wet it or anything. All you have to do is just stick it on. It's possible that it could still work if you spray it a little bit and get it a little bit wet, but I haven't, and I've had pretty good success with blocking acrylic. I blocked all of these squares. These just so happen to be sitting right here. I blocked all of these squares completely dry, and they look really good. So so far the ones I've blocked of these squares, they look really good. So I need to block this, but the other 6 are currently blocking, and I think that they should be ready in just a couple days. And so hopefully I can get that done and I can show you that maybe in this video, probably in the next. I'm also trying to figure out if I should do monthly updates. I'm currently filming a video that I'm going to be posting at the beginning of next year with monthly updates in it. And so I'm trying to debate on whether I want to do monthly videos to have actually posted on my videos monthly, updating this. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. There's just too much to do, too much to film, too much to plan, and I don't have time to do it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, if you have any suggestions or something you want to see, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see monthly updates, or if you would just prefer to just wait for the monthly updates in one big video at the beginning of next year. So anyway, I'm going to keep working on these. I know I said that I wasn't going to mention it anymore, but I'm going to keep working on these today. So I don't know if I'm going to have another update for you yet until tomorrow, where I'm going to have to wrap up this video. But hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. I'm not even sure exactly what I did in this video, so we'll see. Anyway, are you guys staying warm? We're trying to. Like I said, it's a lot warmer today, and I'm very happy about it. But anyway, I have a lot of editing to do, and yeah, let me know what you're working on, because I'm curious. But anyway, let's move forward. I'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, so it's Friday, January 30th, and I cannot even believe that January is almost over. Tomorrow's the last day, which is just crazy. Anyway, I know that I mentioned that I wasn't going to show this anymore, but I realized after I said that this is probably one of the only things I'll be working on, and you probably won't see a studio vlog or a crochet vlog in a while. So I figure why not? I need to wrap this video up anyway. I need to show you something because I basically just talked this entire time and I hardly showed you anything. So I'm like, I need to show something. I need to show some sort of crochet. People are watching me because they like to watch me work on projects. So that's what I did. I am currently sewing in the ends to these. So I don't plan on putting that necessarily in my other video, so might as well show you here. Anyway, I left all these really long because that's what was left. And now I'm realizing that I have to cut them all short before I sew them in. Anyway, I'm kind of just doing it in one mass go, trying to sew in ends so that they are ready to block so that I can start the actual project. But anyway, I wanted to wrap this video up because it is Friday and I need to post this on Saturday. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed my crazy vlog. I lost my scissors. I enjoyed that crazy vlog. I don't know. I started out not very strong, I realized, because I was not in a good mood. I don't know if you noticed, but I was coming off of that hotel trip and I was struggling. I did the beginning part of this vlog already and I'm like, why in the world did I try to vlog being that miserable? I don't know, so I apologize, but I figured I'd keep it because why not? Anyway, that's the realistic part of me. I was so irritated like Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm feeling a lot better now. I've been sleeping in my own bed now for the last couple days. But anyway, there's that. But yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. I am really excited to see this project come to fruition. I guess I could tell you what I'm working on. I'm actually making a vest and I'm making a separate video about it. So hopefully you're excited about that. I'm excited. I've never made a vest before, so I am really curious to see how this is going to work up. And yeah, I'm excited to wear it on Valentine's Day. I probably will wear it on Valentine's Day because why not? I'll probably be working since it is a Saturday and I do work most Saturdays. So anyway, I'm going to finish sewing these ends in at my lunch break today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I really appreciate you watching up to this point. I hope you have an amazing weekend, an amazing next week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!